Hey, it's Shane and Tom back again in the green room talking about overhead positioning, shoulder range of motion for an overhead squat. We've talked about the thoracic spine, we've talked about getting the pecs opened up, both of which are going to get your shoulder in a little bit of a stronger overhead position, give you more range of motion. But there's also this big hunk of meat out here, your lats and your rotator cuff and a lot of stuff attaches out here. So you can smash that with the lacrosse ball, which we'll probably cover in another video. But a really good way of opening it up quickly is with a lat stretch with a band. So I'll take the camera from Tom and show you how that's done. So Tom has, the setup on this is pretty important. He's going to put the band on the back of his wrist, palm up to the sky, back like this, and then he's going to loop it in front, grab it securely so there's no slack, really pull that thing tight. Kind of, see how there's a little gap right here? See if you can get that even tighter. The setup is very important because you're going to have lots of tension on that band. Yeah, that's better. And you don't want it to slip. So then he's going to sit down on his butt, facing me. Both his feet are going to be up flat. One hand goes out to block him from sliding all the way over. We just have this hooked up on a pull-up bar. And then he's just going to feel like his left butt cheek, right over here, is firmly planted on the ground. And then he's rainbowing this line of his body all the way right here. Just a big rainbow. And that's going to stretch anything kind of up here on the outside of his lats, his rotator cuff, all this stuff that comes in. And anything that's tight out here, if this was pulling him down, would limit his shoulder range of motion. So he's going to just sit here and breathe and relax, or do what he just did, which is a contract relax, where he's sucking his shoulder down into the socket and then releasing. If he feels like he wants more of a stretch, he can scoot farther away from the pull-up rack, but for a lot of people that might be too intense. Whoa, and then he does a ninja move. There you go. And just kind of reposition. Feel free to freestyle around and find where you kind of are tight, where you feel the restrictions. And after about 2 minutes here, just dismount out of that, let go of the band, put your arms over your head, test your overhead squat, and just see what feels better. Got some tight shoulders on this big boy. We'll usually find that the bigger guys with more muscle mass have tighter shoulders, and they just got more work to do to ensure that they have full range of motion and have full capacity when they lift.
I particularly like to combo this with the lats, with the foam roller.
Yeah.
My upper body's pretty bulky, as you can tell. So when it comes to front squats or shoulder press or push press or anything along the lines with the front rack position, I have trouble getting into this position. A lot of times it's from the lats getting locked down and keeping my hands and my wrists in a compromised situation. So what I'd like to do is superset that with the basic lat roll. So I'd start here and rip into or smash the lats, and then right as I finish smashing the lats, go right back to the exact same band stretch, and you'll notice an immediate difference when you front rack, the difference between the two elbows and where they're located. So this plays heavily with overhead squats as well as any front rack position.
Yes, indeedy. Smash and stretch for more awesomeness. Talk to you soon.